Hello and welcome back yet again to City Skylines. We're here once again in Mesopotamia. Last episode, there's a bit of a power issue. Let's fix that right away. Last episode we laid down some we didn't put any bus routes down just yet. But what we did do is we put down a bus station. We put down a crematorium over here. And we expanded our farmland out with a little bit of more people to specifically work in the farms, and we want to kind of keep them uneducated too. Shh, don't tell them that. But anyways, we're going to put down some more solar panels here because we're low on power, and well, they're not too bad for power. So as soon as they hook up to the system, we'll have to eventually make a singled out road and section for all the solar panels. For some reason when you zoom out they don't show up on the map anymore, but I think that's fine. So I do believe we are fine with the electricity just for the meantime. We'll speed the game up just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're fine with electricity. Perfect. I just wanted to make sure that we would be good. So we were planting trees and stuff last time, which I kind of want to continue, which would be really nice. So we'll get some of these trees here and we'll kind of just spread them all around. How about that? We'll put them in the neighborhood too. Kind of fill in the bare spots because it doesn't look very nice, does it? I kind of want to fill everything in and make it look a little bit more flush and realistic in a way. Because when you go over neighborhoods in real life, they do have trees spread out everywhere here and there. And we'll get some trees like by the crematorium and all that stuff too. I think that should be good. I think that should be kind of have them like just kind of spread out and fade away off into the side here. I think that should be good. Maybe we'll do like a little bit whoosh. Look at that. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Look at that. Kind of makes it look like the forest fades like so. And we'll have it come off like this too. Just like really lightly brush it. Ah, there we go. That looks pretty good. I like it. This city is definitely taking shape. And I like it. I like all of it. So, the people of Shitville need to get over to Popsicle Palace here, where, well, they don't make popsicles anymore. They do make milk and meat and all that stuff from cows and pigs. They're gonna chop up Babe that's over there somewhere, if she even still is over there, who knows. But anyways, we're going to continue with the bus stops, and we're going to make all the bus lines, and hopefully we only have to do it like once. So I think the buses come out and then go to this way. So we'll have let's try and figure out how we're going to do this exactly. Figuring out bus lines are always something tricky, that's for sure. So what we need to do is we need to have they just come out to the main road over here. I think that should be good enough. So we'll have the bus come out to the main road here, and we'll have it do some stops all on this side of the road. We could have it stop on the other side of the road too. And we'll have it come back in. This will be a stop by the high school, a stop by these commercial areas, and we'll have it come over here, and eventually it will come back on itself, I think, which would be nice. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now these people over here can take the bus to get to the mall and to the high school. And what we'll do is we'll have the buses stop on the road on this side too, so we can get the best coverage, I think. That should be good. Okay. Next, we have to color the line and name it, which I really don't know what we should do. I mean, there's so many different options. Can we do like a light blue? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? So this is the high school mall line. How about that? The high school mall line will be to take people, well, to the high school and to the mall.
You don't say!
Perfect, look at that. Okay, next we're going to need a line that picks up all the people over here. So we don't need it to start right at the bus depot right away. What we do need is for it to, well, do we want it to come back? Yes, we do. Actually, I changed my mind. We want this to start at the bus station. That way people can take this line to get to the bus station, and then they'll take this line that we're making now to get to work over here. So what we'll do is we'll have the bus stop along the main road here and just go all the way up along right here. And they'll eventually have to go through this neighborhood, I think. We'll just leave them right here. How about that? We'll stick to keeping the buses on the main road. They should be able to reach all of the people that are over here, so I think that should be fine. I don't really want to have the bus lines go too far into the neighborhoods, so I think that should be good. And then we'll have it come back on itself like that. Oh, perfect. Next we have to name it and color it. And I usually like to color these orange, the ones that go to the industry. That way I know exactly what they're for. Look at this. We'll call this one Industry Way. I think that suits it pretty perfectly. And we'll have it run at daytime and nighttime. Look at this. I think this is great. I think people should be able to get to work this way. I mean, do we really need to have them, you know, just for the sake of it? We're going to have the bus line come through here too. How about that? We'll have it come through this area. That way we are certain that people are getting to work, because right now everywhere is still abandoned and nobody is working there, unfortunately. So I think that should be good enough. Everybody seems to be pretty happy. We'll demolish some of these places that do not have workers, and then we'll let it all kind of fill back in once everything is working. Once the bus lines are working and everybody is taking them. We did unlock taxis, which is pretty neat. We don't have enough money to actually place them down, so we're going to speed up the game just a little bit. Look at this city. Go! The bike track. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. What can we do with the districts? Can we do anything with policies, possibly? I think we should make a new little district here around the bike track. So we'll kind of just bring it in like so, right around here where the high school is, and have it connect up. Oh, look at this. Where the mall is going to be. That way we can set up policies. And I think we wanted to... I don't know why Melville is kind of encroaching on where the mall is and stuff. I must have accidentally brought it over and kind of went over some things. But we want the bike track to stay the same. There we go, perfect. Okay, we'll have this come out to the main road here. Great. We'll have Melville come out to the main road as well. And just kind of right to the roundabout. Which we still have to fix this eventually. Once we get enough money, we will. And I think it's telling me that there's a new building available. We also can put down, well, can't put down the taxis too. Can we fit them somewhere in here? I don't think we can. I think we may have to move the bus station over to fit this in somewhere. So let's see if we can move this over just a little bit and see if the taxi can actually fit in. Can they fit in right here? Oh, no, they can't. So we just moved it for no reason. We just wasted some money. Shit. I think we can put it in right here. So once we get enough money, we can. Do we have a loan that we need to pay off? I think we do. No, we can take a loan. Oh, we do have to pay off this loan, though. We owe them $41,000. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. Okay. Our demand for residential has skyrocketed. For some reason, I don't know why. Is this not enough people for the farmlands to work at or something? Like, come on. Really? We did unlock another square too, which we need to buy. I'm not really sure which square to buy, to be honest. Where do we want to expand to next? Probably off this way, I would think. That might be good. I think we should. We should buy this square right here. Oh, look at this. And eventually we'll just work on this one to the left here. I think that'll be nice. Okay, now we're going to have to build some more residential. So I think we might expand Melville, or we might go over here. We'll make a bridge and go over to this other side of the river. I think that might be nice. It should be. So we'll take the bridge tool here, kind of expand the road up just a little bit. I think like this should be good enough, and we'll have it come down like so. Not a big bridge, a little bit of a small bridge, but good enough. We don't need too big of a bridge, that's for sure. And we can also have another one over here this way, eventually. Eventually when we get enough money and, well, we have the tile bought already, which is pretty nice. We can have a little area here, like an island. It's like a little island almost. Well, we can make a canal and make it an island. That might be interesting. But we'll put a bunch of residential here, which I think will be nice. So we'll have a curvy road come out and around. And I think we want it to... We'll have it come off like that. And we'll make a straight road so that way we can make a bridge when it comes to it. Oh, look at this. This is going to be really nice. This is where a bunch of rich people are going to live.
You must be the Monopoly guy. Hey, thanks for the free parking.
They're going to be all sectioned off over here on this little island, and it's going to be great. So let's go ahead and start making a little bit of a neighborhood right over here. We'll have the houses come right off to the river here. Is that a bus? It is a bus. Of course, the buses have to come all the way down here now. You can have this road come right off to here. Oh, look at that. That's nice. That's really nice. They're going to have a really great view from their house. They're going to be able to see down the river all the way to the ocean. They'll be able to see Pooh Creek down there. Just pooing away. Or can they see Pooh Creek from here? No, they can't. Pooh Creek is all the way over here. And boy, oh boys, Pooh Creek making a bunch of poo. It really is. Wow, it's starting to go upstream, which might be a bit of an issue. We may have to move around where our water is, which might not be a good thing. It looks like we still have a little bit of a hiring demand, which is okay. We're working on it. We are working on it. I'll slow down the game just a little bit so we don't lose so much money. We're going to make this neighborhood over here, and we're going to have to extend the bus stops too. So we'll have a road come off like so, a little bit of a curvy road, and connect back up like that. And we need to fill in this area here with a road like this. Or should we have some kind of park? I think we should. We should have some kind of park in here. It's always fun to build parks in this game, and I really like doing it. So we will do it. Let's get the water all the way over here. We are going to need a bunch of money for all these water pipes, but I think we should be able to handle it. They cost a whole bunch, don't they? They really do. So everything's following the road as best as I can. It's not perfect, but we're kind of working around with the money that we have. So let's go ahead and get some residential in here, and we should be able to get them some power, I believe. So we'll just kind of fill in everything just for the moment, and then we'll go back over and get rid of all of the little spots that we've missed. So we'll have some houses right here too. We're gonna have to come back in and destroy these little weird shapes and sizes. Look at this. We'll get rid of all of these. We don't need houses there. It looks kind of weird and funky. We'll get rid of this one too. Gotta make everything a little bit perfect. There we go. That looks good to me, except for that. Now it looks good. How about that? And we'll get rid of this one too. And fill that in so it's a nice square. These people need power, and fortunately for them, I will give them power. What the hell? Where are the underground power lines? Here they go. Couldn't really find them. Let's see. Let's have an underground power line go right here. How about that? Now they're connected to power. Bam! And before we forget, we cannot forget about these guys with the bus stops. So we'll go ahead and get a bus stop right here. And we'll get another one right here too. I'm hoping that the buses are covering for these people, and they are going to the bus stops that are on the main road here. It does look like they are. People can walk. I mean, we can also make some paths as well. We can make these little pathways. Here we go. Right in here. That way people can kind of have shortcuts through the neighborhood. Will this work? It does work. Okay, perfect. I don't think we can come through... I mean, we're gonna have to destroy a house. There we go. That's fine. Look, people can come straight through and walk right to the bus stop. How about that? That works pretty well. I think that's good. I mean, because instead they would have to walk all the way around down this way, but now it's a shortcut for them. They can just go right on through, and I think we can have another one come right through here. We're going to destroy somebody's house, but I think it's fine. Look at that. I think it's perfectly fine. It adds a little bit of a certain detail to the whole Melville that we have going on. Look at that from up above. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, we're losing some businesses because people are not working. And I don't know why. We have bus stops hooked up all the way over here, but nobody is working. I don't get it. We have too much farmland, possibly? I mean, look at all the fields we have with cows. I think there's no cows or any animals in any of these places. It's kind of weird. There's a bunch of billboards in front of the farms, which I don't really understand too much. It doesn't make too much of sense, really. It's just like a ghost town. There's no animals over here. Maybe because they're not being worked properly? I don't know. It's really ominous because you can hear them. I mean, if you go over here, you can see cows and stuff. Look. Look. There's cows here. Cow. I don't know what the deal is with this over here. Maybe they're growing. This is Mary's livestock. So they're not... Well, this place is growing food, but this place is not. We'll have to download some farming mod sets so we can actually make real fields full of crops, which I think will be great. Shitville looks like it's doing alright. How are we doing with power? Good. Water? We're doing okay. We could use a little bit more of a pump. There we go. Water towers, here we go. We're gonna pump out all the water to the people of Mesopotamia. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay.
B-E-A-beautiful.
How are we doing with garbage? We may need another garbage dump here pretty soon. I'm not sure where we're going to put it. We should be doing okay medical wise. We have a cemetery and all that good stuff, and a walk-in clinic. Fire, we are... Well, we put down a lot of trees, which might be a bit of a issue. Since we don't have the disaster stuff unlocked yet. Where we can have helicopters come out with water and kill the forest fires. Which is a bit of a shame. We have a police station. We're still doing okay on that. We might need another fire station over here and another school over here in this area, which I still do not know what we're going to call it. We'll have a name for it next time, I think. I think we'll have a name for it by then. But we'll definitely call it something rather than Hawthorne Heights, because we don't want to call it that. It's kind of lame, I think. It really is. So people are moving on in. We should put a little bit of a park here. Let's go ahead and see if we can find a good, decent park for these people. If not, we can make our own, which is always nice to do too. Maybe we can have like a little dog park for them? I'm not sure. Maybe a little park like this? How about this? We'll have to destroy these two people's houses. Look, it's a little playground for them to play in. And we'll just like fill in some trees real quick. Look, here. We'll get the tree tool. We'll get the tree tool going. And we'll just fill in some trees like so. Look at that. Fills in pretty nicely. It does. And we'll just kind of cover the neighborhood and get it kind of done with. Oh, look at this. If the trees go like that. Oh, look at this. It's great. It really comes together when you put trees down with everything. It's really nice. Ah, perfect. So, we've expanded quite a bit. We've moved on from Melville, and now we're going to have this little area over here. We'll put a school in next time over here, I think. And maybe another way to wrap around and connect to this road over here. Right, which might be good. We'll have this road come all the way around and wrap up and connect to over here. That way, we have more than one way into this area over here. Because it will be pretty heavy of traffic eventually with all of this stuff coming in. Maybe we'll put down some more highways or something. I'm not too sure. But, for the meantime, we'll do all that next time we play. So, I thank you very much for watching. And I will catch you all next time.